Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I'm in my classroom today because this book was in my classroom and I really wanted to pull from this book today. This is called Dwellings by Linda Hogan, A Spiritual History of the Living World. And it is a beautiful book. So today we're going to use that. I didn't sage the book because I'm in class and, we can't go burning sage at school. But I do have a smudge spray, which I love. I do not work for them and I'm not sponsored at all. But this is by Soul Sticks and it's really beautiful smell. I highly suggest a sage spray for those who are working or interacting with humans ever. I think this is like a highly important thing to have near you at all times. For me, I kind of spray it after every class whenever I'm feeling a little bit like I need a refresh. But yeah, it's a nice way to move energy around without actually having the sage. Okay, so today's quote is from this book, and I'll just kind of deliver anything that comes to me, even though I'm in a different space today. All right, here we go. Not long ago, it was legal to shoot wolves from airplanes. Wolves at rest after eating or sunning themselves in the rare warmth of daylight were gunned down by men who leaned out the window of their small planes. Both Minnesota and Canada paid bounty for the hides. Okay, so not an uplifting quote by any means here, but the word that's coming to mind for this quote is the word vulnerability. We are all the wolves, right? We are all wolves who want to go and make a life for ourselves. We want to sun, we want to take care of our families, we want to forage, we want to find new trails, we want to thrive and survive, we want to howl at the top of our lungs, we want to stay connected to our people, to our group, and we want to eat. We want to eat and be nourished. So this quote today is all about this idea of vulnerability, because there are always going to be people who are going to try to not respect our peace, our sunning ourselves, our kind of just doing our thing, right? There are going to be people who want to come in and disrupt our peace. And we have to think about that. This kind of is like a theme for me, this idea of living your best life and kind of thinking about what interferes with that. So if you're a wolf and you are someone who is kind of right now feeling maybe you're searching for your pack, I feel called to say you might be a lone wolf at this point and you kind of feel like you're searching for your pack. It's out there. Your people are out there. Your community is there. They are waiting for you. The other wolves are waiting for you. In spite of the dangers, in spite of the threats, in spite of the things that can kind of set you off your track and take shots at you literally or figuratively, you want to kind of think about this idea of finding your community, because I feel very called to say it's coming. The vulnerability that you are exhibiting and that you are willing to be brave through is going to pay off in huge ways, because your wolf pack is just around the corner. So I also feel called to say, this was from page 67. I do feel like 6 and 7 are important this week. Today, especially, just kind of thinking about 6s, 7s, what do those represent to you? Maybe it's the month of June, the month of July, maybe you were born on the 6th or the 7th, or you were born in 1967 or 76. There's something to 6 and 7 to pay attention to. And because this quote mentioned Minnesota and Canada, I do also feel like those two states are important. So I don't know if you're traveling to Minnesota, you're from there, Canada, making a trek to Canada. There's some sort of call to both of those places, some sort of origin story. You might see a reference to those two states today. Or state and country. You might see a reference to Minnesota and or Canada. So look for the signs and symbols, and those would just be reassurance that you are kind of being guided and protected if you saw those after seeing this video. And keep being vulnerable, because your wolf pack is coming. They're just around the corner, kind of waiting to embrace you. All right? So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.